Recently, it was revealed that Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito allegedly, based on lots of evidence, leaked the 2014 Supreme Court Hobby Lobby decision to a group of Republican donors and other business leaders and religious leaders, and that story kind of faded away. But not for a couple of Democrats in the Senate who did send a letter. You had Senator Sheldon Whitehouse and Representative Hank Johnson from the House. They sent a letter to Ethan Torrey, who is the legal counsel for the U.S. Supreme Court, and they demanded some answers, right? I mean, you have a Supreme Court justice who, according to people present at the time, says the guy leaked the decision before it officially came out to appease these donors and everything. So they're like, hey, could we get some answers about all this? And, are you going to launch an inquiry to find out the real what happened here? And Mr. Ethan Torrey, the legal counsel for the United States Supreme Court, sent a letter back and he said, why would I do this? The guy did nothing wrong. End of story. I'm not launching an inquiry. So I guess that's that, right? Over the summer, actually, let me read just real quick what he put in the letter. Justice Alito has said that neither he nor Mrs. Alito, Faith and Action donors, the rights about the outcome in the Hobby Lobby case. The justice never detected any effort on the part of the rights to obtain confidential information or to influence anything he did in either an official or personal capacity. So because the one person didn't have a financial link to the case that he allegedly told about, then the guy's like, well, there's nothing I can do. Really? Because over the summer, as I was going to say, we heard nonstop from Republicans, from conservative pundits, even from some people on the left saying, by God, whoever leaked a Supreme Court decision before it came out, they ought to be tried, they ought to be thrown in jail, we got to do all this shit. And now we hear, oh, by the way, a conservative Supreme Court justice did it a couple years ago, and even their own counsel's like, nah, nobody cares, right? I mean, it'd be one thing if it was a staffer behind the scenes, a low-level person we could make the fall guy. But this is a Supreme Court justice. We're not going to do a damn thing about it because that's how this country works. So now, Senator Whitehouse, I guess, has the choice. Do we talk to our friends in the House and try to get them to impeach Samuel Alito for this? Or do we just say, well, our hands are tied, there's nothing we can do? I mean, in order for an impeachment to even happen in the House, you'd have to draft the articles, you'd have to have more evidence, you'd have to have these interviews with the witnesses who have come forward. And we don't have time to do that in the span of a month, especially considering that month is December. You guys are off like over half the month anyway. So you got 10 days maybe to put together an impeachment in a House before you lose the House. And see, therein lies the problem. Because if they couldn't get an impeachment done by basically mid-December, Republicans retake control, impeachment's off the table. And even if you did get the Democrats in the House to do that, and you send it over to the Senate, you don't have the votes to remove him from office. So he wins either way. You're not going to get an inquiry from the actual Supreme Court itself. We don't have the numbers or the time to impeach him. Samuel Alito gets away with it. That's the bottom line. And I know that's not a happy ending. That's not what you want to hear, but that's the way this system works. Because the system is rigged to protect those in power. And at this point, there is nothing we can do about that.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.